Shalom, shalom. As always, we're going to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the Akim that scattered abroad, that's dwelling in truth and sincerity. That say shalom. This lesson is going to be about what is marriage in the scriptures, because marriage is not something you go to the state and you get a piece of paper saying you marry and you get dropped down on one knee and you propose. That's not marriage. Marriage doesn't involve a ring. you know and another thing, when you through the spirit, when you do that, you are basically giving your authority to a woman. You drop down to one knee and you telling her for her to be over you, pretty much. Because what is that symbolic of? Like in the ancient times, how the king or whatever, the knight would have to drop down to one knee and basically say he would serve him, and they'll put the sword on one side of his shoulder and the other side of his shoulder. You know, that's basically the same thing. And then we're gonna go to an example of it. Matter of fact, we're gonna get the law first. Go to Exodus 22:16. This is Exodus 22:16, and it reads, "And if a man entice a maid," meaning you spend game to her, trying to get them insides, and it says, "If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed," and betrothed means she's not promised unto another man, "and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife." And what's that lie with her? That's sex, cause our the father really marries the daughter off, to a man. That's how we did it in the ancient times. The father would marry his daughter off to a good seed who he see fit, you know, and he shall surely endow her to be his wife. So when you when you have a virgin woman, right? She's not betrothed to another man, and that's the when that betrothed is. That's when a father marries his daughter off to be with another man of his choosing. That's the betrothed part of it, of the marriage. But if she's not betrothed to anybody, you know, it's in a man lie with her and she's a virgin, because if she's not a virgin, she's already married. But if she is a virgin, she's unmarried, And if a man lie with her, that's gonna be that man's wife. And then to prove that, we're gonna get Genesis 24, and we're gonna start at 62. We're gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna drive home the point at 67. And Isaac came from the way of the well, Laharor, for he dwelt in the south country. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes when she saw Isaac. She lighted off the camel. She in a haste, pretty much. And for she had said unto the servant, "What man is this that walketh in the field to meet us?" And the servant had said, "It is my master." Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. So that right there, she humbled herself down, because what do women today do? When they see a man, they like to perk up they breasts, make sure they hair all good, and try to expose something to get the man. But what did Rebecca do? You know, what did a righteous woman do? She took a veil and she covered herself. You know, she covered all her parts. She ain't have nothing showing. You know. In verse 66, and the servant told Isaac all things that he had done. And here's the point. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah. Okay, so she brought her into his mother's tent, meaning a house of their dwelling, and he took Rebekah. What does that mean? They had sex with Rebekah, and she became his wife, right? So after he took her, she became his wife. Because sex constitutes marriage. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. So that is marriage, according to the scriptures. Not marriage is not, a ring, and you doing all this extra goofy shit, you know. But Lord will you was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So with that, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that scattered abroad, that's dwelling in truth and sincerity. That's a shalom.